Right. Got that going. Got the recording going.
People, hola, how we doing?
Oh no. And then I realized I forgot to set the right slide here. Great. There we go.
Yeah,
Professionals here. That's what we are.
always.
Always. Nothing but the best for State of the Kingdom. Let's see. All right, that'll be good enough for
Yeah.
now. It just won't be a full red screen like it normally is.
What?
All right. Man, we got a
Draft starts in 5
5
minutes.
minutes. We are getting ready. I get this stream over.
I'm in way too many leagues once again.
How many are we doing this year?
I don't even know, to be honest. I have to actually count. Oh, and I'm still in apparently a WNBA league that
Uh,
I never set my lineup for after we drafted.
Dude,
So,
I struggle with those like fantasy basketball and fantasy baseball games just because like there's
dude,
so many games.
there's so many. Yeah.
It's
So yeah,
rough.
I'm in this league. Uh, I'm still in a okay. So one, two. I'm in two leagues on ESPN. I'm on one. I'm in one on Play Tracks.
Play tracks.
Yeah, or Fan Tracks.
N-
Um,
Never heard
and
of it.
then yeah, and it's you don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about
It
it.
is it
Okay.
is a broken app. They need to step the game up. Fan Tracks, if any of y'all are listening, I'm sorry, but there are way better uh uh fantasy apps out there because you guys they didn't know when my turn was. Like it was yeah, it was
It
it was not a good
was
experience.
brutal.
Yeah. And then also in my opinion, the best app, Sleeper, I'm in three leagues on that one.
Sleeper. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've only ever really done ESPN and Yahoo, other than what
Yeah.
when I was in fifth grade when we did it on pen and paper. That was uh that was a learning experience. That's how I got into fantasy.
Well, it's getting real.
Yeah. All right. We got 2.5 minutes here. Hung will be joining us in just a minute, so we'll probably start talking about predictions then. But I don't know. I know today's kind of a little more. I don't want to say scuffed, but atypical pod, just because our main focus here is, of course, the draft, and then we'll talk predictions a little bit. So instead of doing
Yeah.
positive yards, I want to hear the plan for Thursday. What are we doing for the game?
Oh, I mean, do you want me to go ahead and say now?
Might as well. We're
Yeah.
here. We're
So,
live.
yeah, absolutely. And welcome to the show, people. So yeah, my plan, yeah, welcome to the show. This is State of the Kingdom. This is Rob Billy. We'll have Hong joining us shortly. If it's your first time here, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. That really would help us out.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, Thursday, I am going to this fairly new little kind of outdoor food hall that place over near my house.
Uh,
Um, and so there's they have like a giant screen. And it's all like outdoors. They've got a bunch of little food areas. Like there's a slider restaurant. There's tacos. There's you can get like stuff at the bar. There's obviously a bar. There's like three bars in there. So yeah, that's where we'll be watching the game. I'll be chiefed up, hoping not to run into any Lions fans. I don't know how many exist out here, but we'll see. And
yeah,
now that's mine. What about you?
exciting. It's just gonna be at home here watching it on Amazon. Excited for a little bit of that. I don't think we're planning on having any friends over or anything. Just first game of the season, especially being on a work night.
Yeah.
All the people we would normally have over aren't that big of football fans anyways, so they'd probably wouldn't want to come over on a Thursday night, which I can't blame them.
Yeah.
My sister will probably be here, but she's actually about to move into our apartment complex anyway, so I'm sure she'll be here all the time as it is.
Yeah. I'm wondering how many Chiefs fans we'll run into when we're there.
It's
What time does
got
the game start? Oh,
it's
7:20. Okay.
7:20, yeah. And
Mm.
Hung, welcome to the crew.
Thanks.
How are we
What did I
doing?
just walk into, Raw?
Yeah.
What game are you going to?
Oh, we're
The
talking.
Chiefs.
Yeah, we're
Well,
talking
we're
about
just
our
talking about
plan.
where we're watching the game on Thursday. Yeah. So I was just saying, there's like an outdoor patio place I plan on going to that has like a giant screen. So I imagine they'll be showing the game. I hadn't checked, but I mean, what else are you gonna show on a Thursday night?
Right? Thursday night,
Um,
season opener?
Season opener. They got to. And hopefully we'll run into some Chiefs fans out there. And yeah,
I
have a good
believe you
time.
will.
What
I
about
love
you-
it.
What are you doing, Hung? What are you doing for the? Oh, all right.
Well,
Draft has started, by the way.
oh God.
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah, be paying attention.
He's
You,
like,
you
"Hold
better
on."
get on. You're pick 3. You got about 20 seconds here.
Okay. Whew, let me get myself and my life in
Oh,
order
and
here,
that
y'all.
ESPN stopped giving me updates. That's so weird.
That yeah, I don't know what was going on. I don't. I wonder if it's a league notification setting or something I need to get on.
Oh,
I'm-
it doesn't do it for you either?
It'll do it in like burst. So I'm not
Oh.
sure.
I'm on the clock.
You're on the clock. You're on the clock.
Indy
Uh,
Chiefs mama. I wonder who that is.
Yeah, I do have some good
Mm.
news. My mom is on a cruise right now, so she'll be auto drafting.
All right.
So we don't have to worry about all the Chiefs players disappearing right away.
And then
Well, you know.
man, this is already rigged. I can tell.
Oh,
All right, so Hung, sorry we interrupted you. What for what you're doing for
sorry,
the
no,
game?
okay. I had to get there. Thank you for reminding me that the draft was starting. I'm like, I know I had 2 things happening at the same time. Okay, so last week I alluded to this, but I will be watching the game. But at least it will be from my son's football practice. So I'll be on the football field watching from my laptop, hotspotted from my phone. I originally had a PTA meeting for the same night because middle school here, Thursday nights are middle school nights. And I was like, wait a minute. I do not want to be in a PTA meeting in the middle of the season opener. And I'm like, hold on.
Right.
I have the Presidente. I can reschedule it and make the meeting whenever for this first one, this one-off meeting. So I rescheduled the PTA meeting, which will be happening tomorrow night, so that I can fully enjoy the game on Thursday night from a football field, albeit not Arrowhead, but it'll still be enjoying the game by myself,
There you
earbuds in. Other moms, y'all need to sit over there, give me my space. Let me have this moment.
Sure.
I love it. All right.
Oh, so that's where I'll be. It's not at a big old open patio bar or anything like that, y'all, but I am really, really looking forward to having the return of regular season football.
We'll say we can
30
already.
seconds to draft is so nerve-wracking. What the hell is the setting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I?
Try driving while it's happening.
Oh my God. All right. So. Oh man. Well, we got a question how the draft order is. This year is different
You're random.
because we went from 8 to 12 teams.
And remember, we keep talking about all these grandiose ideas, right? Of like, we're gonna make everyone run a 40 and have their child or their friend time
I
it and
still
turn
wanna
those
do
times
that.
in. Right?
Oh
I
yeah.
still
How
want to do that.
hilarious would that be? And we have to send in the clips of it too and put a little reel together.
Yeah, for sure. I'd be down. I would be
Okay, so
down.
next year we're gonna have our stuff together. A whole lot.
See,
We
you're,
say
you're,
this every
you're
year,
promising
guys.
things that
Every
we don't
year.
know if we'll deliver on. So
You will deliver. This is not asking for like 48-inch box jumps. We are totally going to deliver on this, which Raw would be able to do, and that'd be about
and
it.
the rest of us. Yep. Oh
Ooh.
man. All right.
Let me,
Yeah, Rod, you got 2 back to pack. Let's go.
All right.
Let's see it.
I'm not even playing around this year.
Oh no. You're already drafting Raiders players, so we got to talk about this.
I'm not even messing
Oh,
around. I'm not even messing around.
all right.
I'm
all
not
right.
even
At least
messing
he's not
around.
reaching, so there's
I'm
that.
not even messing around.
I mean, taking Mahomes though. freaking
I've lost them
13th
every
pick.
draft I've done
Where
so
you're going
far. I'm
hard
not even
for it.
messing around anymore.
I like it. No, I support it because that's absolutely who I would have picked in this second round if he was still on the
Yeah.
board. Man. All right. Overall, though, any surprises from the draft? I think everything seems to be going in pretty order. Devontae Adams stayed on there a lot longer than I think people would normally leave him, but hey, you know, what can you do? Nothing else, though. Yeah, it's going per normal. So we talked about doing predictions. Do we have any fun predictions? Anything crazy that we want to get out of the way first and foremost?
Young's fluffer. Oh my gosh.
He's a
Sorry.
he's a Panthers fan, so
Ah, I see.
that's just going to be happening.
I don't even want to know.
Oh man. I can't. Come on.
we got massive panic going on. All right, so I think, you know, instead of like going through each division, all that kind of stuff, and picking out who's doing what where, we can talk about who we think the top 4 teams in each conference will be, who will be, you know, playing in the semifinals for the conference, and who will represent the conference in the Super Bowl itself. How does that sound? Keep it easier, not worry about, you know.
Sure.
While Hung's over there
I'm
panicking actively, trying to decide who to pick right now.
I missed a pick, so my team has been placed on auto pick. What? Who did it pick? Oh my word!
It picked Devontae Smith for you. No, you're off auto pick now because you logged back in, so you're good. Yep. Hey, you know, Devontae Smith, not too bad.
Not terrible.
Not terrible at all. All right, so top teams. Let's start NFC. Keep it easy for us and our AFC minds. Do we think the Eagles will continue to be the #1 team, or will someone in the NFC shine better?
I think yes. I think they had a good draft. So I expect them to do kind of the same thing. So I'm gonna say yes. I know a lot of people are kind of high on the 49ers, but and the Lions, right? But yeah, I'm sticking with the Eagles on that one.
I'm gonna have to agree. I don't know that there is enough for me to say that another team from the NFC is going to come and outshine the Eagles. I think they've got a really good shot. They kind of like got their whole group back too, right? So I feel like they have a really good shot of coming out pretty strong. They'll be the guys, the team to watch and the team to outplay anybody else who wants to get any further than they were able to last season.
Absolutely.
I can totally agree with that. And then what, second place, Raw, you already mentioned it, 49ers. And is there sorry?
I'll give the Lions a nod too, just because
Really?
everyone seems to be pretty high on them, and a lot of people say they won the draft. So they were high on them last year. Last season, yeah. And everyone believes in this coach right now. I'll jump on this bandwagon. I'll say the Lions make a run in the NFC.
All right. Even surpassing the Vikings in the, not just winning the division,
Yes,
and surpassing the Vikings, going all the way.
Wow. That's very bold.
I was under pressure.
I love it. All right. We're getting.
So then, well, we'll get there.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
We'll get there. I'm gonna wait. Yeah.
No, you're good.
Yeah, no, I'm not high on the I'm not high on the Vikings at all. I don't know where that comes from.
Oh, because you know they were first last year.
We'll talk about Thursday season opener here in just a little bit. But
I said that they were when they played the Giants in the playoffs. I said that was the Fraud Bowl. Like both of those teams, I didn't believe in.
No chance at all.
Not high on the Vikings.
All right. And then who rounds out the last couple of top 4 places there then? So we got the Lions, we got the Eagles.
In the NFC?
In the NFC.
The NFC. It's a great question. We got Lions, Eagles. Okay, let me ask y'all something. and this might sound a little crazy, but do y'all think the Saints could do something, just given how kind of their division is pretty wide open, and I feel like they're the best team in that one?
See, well, and I think the biggest issue you're going to run into there is, can Derek Carr continue to be Derek Carr with, you know, everything going on in the Saints locker room, especially with Alvin Kamara. Not what, it's 4 games he's suspended, I think it is. So
Yeah, but they got Jamal Williams now, though.
that's, you know, that's a fair point. And I think what their offensive line was rated in the top 10 predicted for this year as well. So I maybe their defense will always be good. I know Scott in the chat will love this, so I do think the Carolina Panthers will make a good run for it. And that of course all depends on Bryce Young and his ability to compete at that NFL level. But I think they put the right pieces around him in order to help him succeed with it. It's just going to be a question of will he be able to then translate that into success? If he can, Panthers win the NFC South, no doubt about it.
Oh,
Wow.
If he
I don't
can't,
know.
it's I'm going with the Falcons.
Man, we still haven't really seen these rookie quarterbacks really do much in their first year like that, though.
Mm-mm.
It's
Like
we're
think about this last crop of guys, like what Justin Fields, uh, what's his like Zach, the guy who just got replaced, Zach.
Wilson, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if he was rookie
He-
last year, but he started like his first year, right? That didn't last very long. Yeah, I'm just not high on the rookie quarterback. I don't think it
Mhm.
works. I think it fails more often than it works.
I
I'll say
think
that.
I think just with how weak though the quarterback class in general in the NFL is right now,
Yeah.
it's entirely possible we see one of these guys show up and play pretty well. But no, I mean, I can totally understand, get with that too. It's been a long time since we've seen a rookie quarterback come into the league and have incredible success. Very long time. I can't even probably
For
successfully
sure.
name the last time that happened.
Well, and we talk about this too, right? There's that developmental season if they are able to sit behind somebody who will
Yeah.
mentor them and
Hmm.
is capable of mentoring them, right? So I think there's
Yeah.
a huge piece and component there because we've seen it many times before, where just because you are successful at the collegiate level doesn't mean that you'll be successful. That'll translate over to the NFL. So
Hmm.
there are a lot of factors that play into that.
Yeah, I was gonna
Absolutely.
say, I'm sure that it happens, and then, yeah, feel free to comment in the chat. But I feel like more often than not, like it's yeah, like you said, a development year. So yeah, I'm not
Mhm.
thinking the Panthers are going to all of a sudden be playoff contention.
Could you imagine though? Could you imagine if
I mean, yeah, I
there
mean
are
they could
Lions
very well,
fans
yeah,
out there and all of a sudden it's just like, boom, oh, we're playoffs bound, yo? Like how
yeah,
crazy and wild of a ride that would be.
yeah, 100%. And it could happen. It could definitely happen. Yo, this draft is crazy. I did not like how there's like 6 auto picks and like everybody's like,
Yeah, because all of a sudden it's like 0.2 seconds later it's your turn. And I'm like, I'm not ready.
I'm
Oh
not
my God,
ready.
I'm on the clock.
I
right.
I absolutely forgot we had this set to 30 seconds from last year. Hey, you know what? I
Jesus,
love it. I love it. I love the speed. I'm ready for it.
anxiety.
I don't even remember if I can change it from in here. Oh, I could.
No, I think it's too
No,
late.
yeah,
I
we're
think,
keeping it.
well,
We're keeping it.
yeah, I think it's too late.
Ah,
Oh, man.
is it too late? Okay. I'm like, dang.
Hung,
Yeah,
you're
but
not allowed to take Pacheco from me like that. Come on. I was
I
leaving
took
him out there.
one Chiefs player, y'all.
You,
You should be proud. Only
you
one
did.
thus far.
Oh,
I got the
man.
one that matters. I ain't messing
Yeah.
with you. That's true.
You did not draft Travis Kelce.
He's hurt.
I did not. I wasn't gonna do it. I was like, I already have him on one other league, and after today's news, I'm like, ooh, I hope
I'm
it's nothing. He'll be back
I'm
in
doubling
no
Young
down.
time.
Fluff,
I'm gonna have to risk it.
yeah, I was going to say, I just saw the name, Young Fluffer. I'm guessing he's all in on the Panthers, huh?
Yes, sir.
Just
All
Scott.
in.
Good
guess.
old Scott.
Just a
Yeah,
guess.
absolutely.
Is it his
Gotcha.
first time?
Oh no. Oh no, Scott, you're getting called out. You're getting called out. Oh man.
Somebody did it to me
Oh
my first
no.
year when I was like, Chiefs, 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 Chiefs.
Oh man.
Somebody was thinking it. Okay.
All right. Before we talk about the AFC top four, then we can address the question in the chat though. Who will be Rookie of the Year this year? Any thoughts?
Ooh.
Zay Flowers.
Ooh. I like that call.
That'd be a hard one to beat. I feel like he's got a good shot.
I mean, he's definitely. I think he has the best. He has a good chance to be the number one. I mean, obviously, like next to Mark Andrews, but other than that, okay. Pressure. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my God.
And I think me personally, I think the rookie with the most potential upside will be Anthony Richardson, the the Colts quarterback, just because of what they tried to give Matt Ryan last year and then the failure to do it. If they bring Jonathan Taylor back in, it could help him quite a bit. In theory, they should have a really good offensive line. Not that we saw that last year at all. So it's I think there's great potential there, especially with Pittman. They got two fantastic linebackers. I think the potential for success is there for Richardson, but I think also on the flip side of that, he's the most likely to fail too, then because of that, with how they have him set up over there.
Yeah.
And then who is the running back the Lions drafted? What's his last name? Gibbs, I think. Especially feeding off of what you said, Raw, with them having the potential to be a top NFC team. You're bringing in this guy who is a stud and definitely has the possibility of coming in and just running the table there. And especially since the NFC North is a pretty weak. Gibbs is a pretty weak division. I could see him putting up the numbers and going for it and really just grabbing the bull by the horns.
Okay. Hong, who you got?
Since we're just talking about be rich, I'm gonna draft him as my quarterback right now.
Oh man,
we're gonna go for it.
Okay, so now I need I need to change everything about what I said. Rookie of the Year Richardson. So Song drafted him. Zero chance this dude has any success whatsoever.
Yeah, it's done for him. It's up to him.
It's he's out. He's gone. He's done. And it's it'll be interesting. So I'm trying to think of who to draft now too. So I need to take that second. All right. Ban kickers. We're gonna eliminate that.
I wonder who that is.
If I win the fantasy season this year with two back-to-backs, I think that allows me to implement a league rule, which will be removing the kicker position from fantasy football.
I think I'm retiring from fantasy after this.
Whatever. You've got like 13 leagues you're participating in.
I know. It's nerve-wracking.
They won't allow you to. Are your drafts at least spread out enough to not go crazy?
This is the last one. This is the last one.
Ross been back to back to back to back to back to back.
2 days before the regular season starts, right?
Yeah, we kind of put this one off till last minute, didn't we?
Ooh, we did.
They've been kind of weekly.
Weekly? That's not too bad.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad.
All right.
I kind of maybe wish they were closer together because, like, I'm still being that mindset,
Right.
Did y'all take what I was going to take? Oh, my God.
Not allowed. I can't believe that.
Damn it. Okay.
All right. So now we got to talk about AFC. I mean, obviously being a Chiefs podcast, we're probably a little biased, but is there any reason to argue any team will be able to compete with the Chiefs for the #1 overall spot in the AFC?
No. I don't think that any team is ready or has all of the pieces in place to be able to come for it.
But we don't have all the pieces in place right now.
I feel like we're in a better position, though.
Yeah.
Well, but we've got up and coming youngins. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
them rookies we drafted a few years ago, they're
Yeah.
ending. They're entering the last bits of their rookie contract, and I have a lot of faith in what they're able to do. So
Sure. Yeah. I'm, I'm not counting the Bengals out. I'm not. I think obviously this has become a rivalry for a reason. I could still see them in the conversation this year.
mhm.
So yeah, hopefully we figure our stuff out on the defensive side of the ball. Everyone stays healthy, and of course, obviously, we could make another run. But I do see the Bengals probably back in the conversation, and what may be a hot take. I could see what we said, the Jaguars, uh,
Yeah.
doing something this year. I could see them improving upon their season last year too. So I could see them kind of in the playoff hunt as well, or in the AFC Championship hunt, I should say.
I could see that
So
too, for sure.
those would be mine. Well, of course, when it comes down to it, the Chiefs going Chief, and we'll go back to the Super Bowl.
So, and I think Thursday will answer a lot of questions about our defense's capability to handle playing without Chris Jones, especially since the Lions have such a stud of an offensive line. I mean, their middle three dudes are good for a reason, and I
Right.
think the stat I looked up last year, Pro Football Focus, said that their offensive line at no point during the season ever ranked out of the top 10. And they pretty much brought the same guys back. Tons of veterans there. One guy's dealing with like one of those career lingering injuries, but I mean, show me an offensive line guy who doesn't have, a little bit of back pain, right?
Right.
That kind of thing. So it'll be all up to see how our team handles playing without Chris Jones against a really good offensive line. If we can handle that, I think that pretty much shows that we will walk away with the number one. I think Scott's right. The Bengals are probably the de facto competitor for number two. I don't think the Bills are in the conversation anymore. They'll certainly probably
I don't
show
either.
up.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have like a reason for it. It's just I feel like they haven't really proven themselves to be able to get to that next level.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, the
Oh
AFC
my
East,
God! Y'all keep swiping my.
just taking the fix.
Ah,
The AFC East is
moves
just
so quick.
hyper competitive right now. It's
Yeah.
just ridiculous out there. I mean, I don't even know if the Bills will win the AFC East. The Jets, I think, are probably the most logical
Yes.
pick right now to win it.
Actually, that's what it is. Yeah, it's their division has gotten a lot tougher. Like the
Mhm.
Dolphins, they could do something as
Right.
well. Oh my
And,
God, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't
and
know what I'm
you're
doing
stealing my
anymore.
pick, is what you're doing.
Okay, good. I feel good about it now.
That was going to be my guy. Damn it.
Yeah.
No, and then you can never count out the Patriots. Like, I don't care who their quarterback is, as long as Bill
Mhm.
Belichick's there as their
As-
coach.
exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
That's fair.
Such a key piece for them. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter who they've got.
So yeah, it's I if anyone's going to come out of the AFC East as a competitor, it's going to be the Jets, depending on how Rodgers gets along with his teammates. I don't know if you all saw the little clip from Hard Knocks with him just talking about UFOs nonstop, which was a little unsettling,
God.
but
Okay, but
Sounds like
also,
Rodgers.
I mean, like, did we not know this? He came out of like a solo solitary confinement
A
camp.
darkness
I mean, he
retreat.
paid money. He paid money to go
He's a weird
be
dude.
locked in a room.
He's
Oh,
a
man.
strange
I
man.
mean, so UFO talk isn't that far fetched,
That's-
you know? So I don't know. I mean, he
Yeah,
was
I
named
don't know. I
captain,
be
which
talking
is not
UFOs.
surprising.
Be
Yeah.
bringing that up.
Yeah. So we'll see how that camaraderie goes.
It's
Yeah.
it'll be fun, but yeah. What other than that, I'm trying to think of any other team in the AFC that's really going to be a problem.
You think the Ravens make a comeback?
No.
Nope.
Lamar's done. Not that he as a player and his
You
skill set
really
is done,
think so?
but dude, I mean, I don't know. Like ever since his MVP season and like he still puts up good numbers. It just for whatever reason he doesn't click with the team that he ever has with him. Um what seems to have always helped him out is having a good defense, and they just
Yeah, they had their
haven't.
struggles.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, what the AFC North? So what? The Ravens okay. Bengals will probably win it. Steelers may surprise, unlikely though, and the Browns are just kind of Brown, you know.
Yeah, I don't see the Browns doing anything. Yeah, I was wondering. I mean, maybe. I mean, Deshaun was one of those guys at one time, but
Is
What
yeah.
do we? Yeah, what do we think there? How do we think he's going to do this year?
I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
I
Like,
don't
you know,
I don't think the
I mean, they're
Browns
in
will
a
be
tough
the
division.
bottom of their
Yeah,
division.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, I was gonna say they're in a tough division though.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, they got the Ravens, they've got the Bengals, and you know, the Steelers are kind of like the Patriots, where they'll find a way to be in the conversation. You know.
Right.
Uh-oh.
True.
I don't want. Okay. Jesus. Okay. Fine.
Y'all,
Next year we're going to
conclusion
20
and
seconds.
form a thought,
Next year we're going to
and
20
yeah,
seconds. It's going to be
the
amazing. We're
podcast
going to
will
have
be
so much
dead
fun.
air for the first like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, and I think you're right. They're in a tough division, but not because all the teams in that division are tough, but because all the teams are on the same level in that division.
Sure.
In the
Well,
AFC North, with the
competitive then.
yeah,
Yeah.
competitive, with the Bengals being the ones who are the obvious step up on everyone else. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Steelers find a way. Browns surprise people all the time, it seems, and then yeah, Ravens still have Lamar Jackson. So all right, and what the AFC South? I mean, yeah, you already mentioned the Jaguars, but anything else coming out of the AFC South other than just perpetual disappointment?
No, but I mean, I'm curious what Houston's gonna do. I'm curious, you know, with D'Amico Ryan's and everything, what that's gonna look like this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you know, I think the Colts sound like they're kind of in disarray right now. The Titans are just kind of a middling team, so I'm just interested in Houston. I'm not saying they're gonna make a deep run, but I'm interested to see what will happen this year.
Right.
All right, I gotta pick a man. I hate this 30 seconds.
You got to start paying attention. Yeah. All right. What are some of the other predictions? What is it is I know we kind of talked a little bit about them, but what team out of the entire NFL is going to be the most surprising this year? Either surprising in a good way or surprising in a bad way.
Can I say the Jaguars? Because like I said, I think people were
Mhm.
kind of calling it last season, but I feel like they're gonna take a step forward.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Is
think
that
they're
does
going to
that
like,
count, or it,
no, if you think they're
it
going
has
to
to be
have like
someone that
a
we didn't see?
no, I guess it depends on you know, the step forward they're going to take that you think they're going to take here. Is it like do you
Like I can see them making the AFC Championship.
do you think like what seed are they going into the playoffs with?
I would say a 2 or 3.
2 or 3. I would consider that a step forward. Absolutely. I would consider that a surprise if they got number 2 or even number 3.
Cool. So we'll go with that.
Hung?
That's fine. That's
That's
fine.
yours.
I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe Raw hinted to it too. Maybe the Lions will be like that surprise team of the season.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But I think people are expecting that though. Like I'm just gonna like, okay, everyone is saying that. Maybe there's something to it. Like, but I don't
Right?
know if I
Because now that
really
you
believe
planted that seed, I'm like, maybe interesting.
Yeah.
But I think I felt like last year, for our podcast, we kind of poo-pooed on was
Eagles?
it the Jets, the Eagles? Yeah, we
It was
totally
the
poo-pooed
Eagles,
on
yeah.
them. Maybe it was just me.
Sure,
And
No,
like
yeah,
we
no,
we
did.
all
No,
we
you're
all
right.
made fun of them. Yeah.
We definitely
okay, we
did.
all did. I was like, was it just me?
Why did we do that? Because it's like now look at one of the dumbest takes in the history of this podcast. Thinking about it now.
Okay, so who are we poo-pooing? Because apparently when we do that, they are our opponents in the Super. So
Well, damn. Better pick a non-threat. Cardinals.
I don't think that's a surprise to anyone though. No, I mean, but I'll take the surprise and run with it though. I don't think the 49ers, if they even make the playoffs, they're going to be a wild card. That'll be my surprise of the season because I mean, everyone's assuming Brock Purdy is going to be their starting quarterback. We saw him towards the very tail end of the season last year, and he did good. There's no denying that. But now defensive coordinators have had an entire offseason to study his film. He also had a pretty bad shoulder injury that he still has to prove he can come back from. On top of that, I mean, like we've seen that their back office is in obvious disarray considering everything happening around Trey. So who knows what's going to happen there? And then was it Nick Bosa that there was talk about them trading away? So if he ends up leaving,
I can't even imagine a world for the 49ers where Nick Bosa is not on that team.
It'd be crazy, right? And then of course there's the perennial question too. It's like they have arguably the best offensive non-quarterback offensive player of the past 5-6 years in the form of Christian McCaffrey. Will he stay healthy?
Exactly.
And he
which
won't.
was my thought as I skipped over his name in the draft,
right. Yeah, I mean I hope he stays healthy because he's so fun to watch play, but I don't think he will. And that in combination with we have no idea how Brock Purdy will be handled on top of all these other questions. Yeah, I mean I could see a world where this year they don't even get into the playoffs.
That would be wild.
Yeah.
Wild. The 49ers fans are going to be like, woo!
All right, Scott, thanks for being in the chat. Thanks for the draft. We can do a we can do a review of the draft as a whole.
Players, Scott.
I'm gonna laugh if we're making fun of him here with this, and he didn't even draft a single Panthers player. I bet.
Oh, I don't know.
I was laughing at the name. I thought it was funny. It's a good name. It's a good name.
Great name.
Let me see it. Yeah.
Great name. All right. Well, shoot. I mean, how do we feel about the draft overall? You guys get the players you wanted?
It's fair. I'd say. I would not say it's the highest graded ever.
Right. Yeah. The pressures of the 32nd pick combined with talking about football at the same time. At
the same time, exactly. And driving when it started and all the things.
I'm going to see headlines tomorrow of all these wrecks that happen in Nevada, and we'll know why. It's driving crazy.
Disrespect. Okay, all I know is none of these top motherfuckers better have auto drafted, because I'll be upset.
And
top
just for the record of the pod, Scott did in fact not draft a single Carolina player. So,
got you.
Oh, okay.
Which is just. He's one of the few people in the world that seems to be able to remove the homer mentality, not draft just everyone from his favorite team, and I'm envious of it.
I respect that.
I am envious of that approach. All right.
Totally respect that. Unlike my very first year playing fantasy, and and then bye week came, and I was in a world of hurt.
It's a big sad when everyone's just Oh man! All right, so yeah, Rob. Bad news. The person projected 1 overall did in fact auto draft.
All right, ban them.
Oh wow.
So it's my friend Hayden, who has never played fantasy football before. So this is about to become a trend with this league. I have a feeling where we bring in one new person every year, and they just end up kicking our butts.
And they do extremely well. Exactly. What's with that?
We do have
ban him now. Ban him.
Hung, I do have some bad news for you. You are currently ranked 12th.
Oh God. Yep.
Yep.
Collusion.
And
Collusion.
out of 12, y'all, out of 12, just wanted to remind us of that.
Out of 12, right? It's no longer an 8th place finish if you get last place.
Yeah.
Uh,
Great. This is great. It's going really well. I should have just auto draft picked.
you know,
I might have done better.
right? Hey, you never know. You know, at Pacheco, you grabbed him up, I think it was, and he's going to be the top
did.
running back in the league, right?
He is.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been ranked real low on a lot of these fantasy
Right.
projections and stuff, and I'm like, he is going to be the starter, right? Isn't he going to be the starter for us?
Mm-hmm. He's
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
depth
sure
chart
they're going
number
to
one.
use him. I figured I mean, I know he's not going to be obviously the top-rated running back, but
Uh-huh.
he's been projected a lot lower than I kind of expected him to be, just given the season he had and then the role that we'll probably have for him this season.
Right. And I think
I wonder why.
I
know, because those things always catch me off guard a little bit. Like, why would a player be ranked so low?
And I think a lot of it is because McKinnon does tend to take the plays that result in touchdowns over Pacheco. So you know, there's that vulture aspect. Even though McKinnon's not necessarily a goal line running back, it's just more of the plays that are drawn up that result in a running back getting a touchdown are the ones that McKinnon are running, whereas Pacheco's are, you know, 3 down back you know, first 2 downs, trying to get the hard nose yards, all that kind of stuff. He's the workhorse of it instead of the touchdown scorer. So that's probably why.
Right.
You just never know.
Right. It probably is. But I hope that changes a little bit this year because Pacheco did so much of the work last year with and not saying that McKinnon didn't, but you know, they really utilized Pacheco to do the dirty work. And then when it came down to it, it's like, oh, time to call the next number, you know?
Right.
So I hope that changes a little bit this year.
For sure. All right, I'm not happy with my draft. Another draft, another disappointment.
I'm pretty sure you said that last
You know
year,
what?
and then it was you and me in the final. So
And I am pretty sure also that if this one doesn't work out, one of your 12 other ones will. So
no, I think they're all gonna L. I think I'm not doing well.
Really?
I think.
Oh, he's gonna win 3/4 of his league song. We already know it. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm not buying this. He's fine. He's like, I'm gonna be winning. Want my money, league.
I think I need an intervention.
Yeah. Okay, you being in 12
know,
leagues, probably yes.
The first step is admitting it. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah.
And now we can get you the help that's needed. You know.
Yeah.
1-800 bets off.
Exactly. People.
We'll put you in there with all of the NFL players who are betting on NFL games currently and getting in trouble.
we're gonna have to get together and suspend Raw from the podcast for an indefinite period of time until he attends therapy.
And fine him as well.
Fine him. Perfect.
Exactly.
All right now. Okay, now let's relax a little bit.
We'll find him the cost of 2 50-yard line tickets to a Chiefs game. Hung. There we go.
Jesus.
And then you and I go and we make sure to stream it for him from our phones. Just like, look what you bought for us.
I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Okay. All right. I'm down.
Yeah, good luck getting that money.
So that check will
bounce. I'm gonna call your boy Chiefsaholic to help with that.
Oh, there we go. Get some input from him.
Yeah, you got any more bags laying around, bro? That the police haven't found?
Man. Oh man.
Don't y'all kind of miss his tweets?
I kind of do too.
I'm
not gonna lie.
He was cool until he wasn't.
All right, until you realize,
right. It makes you realize you don't know somebody. You really don't.
Right.
No matter how you're like, well, but I talk to them every day on Twitter or X or whatever it's called now. It's like okay, but no.
All right. Well,
no, here's the problem.
Speaking of our crazy fan base between him and what was the other guy, X Factor, getting thrown out for fighting with guys.
Oh my God.
And all this. What will be the storyline of a Chiefs fan being banned for life from Arrowhead this year? What just the craziest thing you can come up with? Yes, this season. Who's that old lady with the puppets? I bet it's going to be her, and it's going to be it's it's going to just be something crazy that she like I don't know steals from the opposing team's locker room mid game or something like that. Like she just disappears and breaks into their locker room and steals all the personal effects of the other team. Or I don't. It's going to be
What did
something
you just
insane.
watch before our podcast?
I know, right?
I was gonna
It's
say, it sound like
Martine
Batman or
like
something.
that.
no, it's
Right.
All of our super fans are becoming like Arkham villains now.
it's it's going to turn out that that's how she gets the the jerseys that she puts on the opposing team's puppets. It's by getting into their
Oh
locker room and just
my
stealing one
God.
of their jerseys, and she'll
You
be.
have cooked this up.
I've been thinking about it. I'm like, no, it's gonna be someone you
Since-
don't
okay,
expect
since-
whatsoever.
Okay, since you say that, I think it's gonna be that dude in the jacket.
The jacket, the guy with the Chiefs jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know
Yeah,
exactly
I
what
think
you're
it's
talking
me,
about. All right,
Wait, which dude in the jacket?
the young kid that and he usually
Like a-
wears a visor too, doesn't he, or something?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
he had like a Chiefs blazer.
Oh, in the blazer. Okay,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
What's he do
The
to get
next-
banned though? That's the question.
What did he do to get banned?
He
I don't know. He steals Burrow's helmet or
steals
something.
beer.
Steals Burrow's helmet. I love it.
Steals Burrow's helmet. He like throws nachos at the opposing team's players and
Perfect.
gets jalapeno in the eyeball of Joe Burrow or
Oh,
something. I don't
beautiful.
know.
Yes. Love it. Oh, that's
I'm not as good at cooking this up as you, even with as much, Dateline in 2020 that I watch. Apparently, it's not helping.
Oh man. It's just I mean, obviously we hope that nobody does actually have this happen to them, but
Right.
you
We're
got to have some
completely
fun with
joking,
it,
y'all.
right? Yeah, no,
we do
I
not
need to
condone.
we need to be
No.
very clear. We don't think any of this will actually happen in the event that it does happen, and then we look like we're accomplices the whole way through.
Crap. And now there are receipts on our podcast.
Right,
Great.
right.
I
Great.
didn't tell
You're
that- I
supposed
didn't
to
tell
just
that
keep
old
it
lady
to
to
like
steal
whatever
nothing.
team.
Oh man.
I didn't tell that old lady to steal anything. That's hers.
It was Billy. It's Billy. Oh
What?
man. All right.
This is my team,
Hey,
I guess.
you're gonna do great.
Why did
Maybe.
pick
I don't
Chuba
care
Hubbard?
actually. I don't care. I'm gonna repeat this year anyways. All
Why
right.
was Mattinson ranked so low too? He's projected to score
Nah,
14 points.
I mean, come on. It's the ESPN predictive whatever metric where they're rating Justin Jefferson first overall, and who even knows if he'll, catch a single pass, right? It's just
Oh, you don't think so?
no, of course not. He's going to be the best
I
wide
was
receiver in
upset.
the league. Yeah, no, of course.
Well, he's the guy. It's the 99 overall in Madden right now.
Yeah, I think the
Cool.
big question mark this year will be Jonathan Taylor and seeing what happens with him because
Yeah, who got him?
one of the invites from Hong here picked him up in the 5th round. Which I think is a little high. Personally,
Wait, which one? Which player?
it was your brother.
We discussed
Jonathan
that picked
Taylor.
up?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Jonathan
that
Taylor.
probably was my brother. Was it Team Tron?
Yep.
Yep, that was him.
Making a gamble there.
He's a very savvy fantasy football player where it's going to be very interesting. I'm like, I kind of put it out there to all of my siblings, and I'm like, I kind of didn't want you to say yes.
Right,
I wanted my more newbie brother who's only played fantasy for 1 season to pick it up, but here we are. Here we are.
There we go.
So it'll make it that much funnier when all the people who have barely played fantasy outplace them this year.
Oh no, totally. Totally. There's always that good chance, and we know it.
Oh yeah.
It's part of the game.
All right.
Well, yeah.
You guys were
we've
supposed
got
to
it.
come up with predictions of your own, prediction categories of your own. Did we
And
do our
Failed,
homework,
you
Hung?
guys, in doing my homework. I am so sorry. I
Oh,
failed.
goodness gracious.
But I'm just going to come to the table and say that in front of everything instead of trying to ask my brain to come up with something on the spot. I don't know that that's happening tonight, y'all, just to be totally honest.
How about you, Rod? Did you have one for us?
I mean, a crazy one, no, but let me go ahead and just ask this. Who do y'all think is going to win MVP?
Ooh. I mean, can we say
You
Patrick?
think it's
again?
Rodgers? You think Rodgers can get another one?
No,
Ooh.
unless he does something miraculous over there, I really don't think that he could get another.
Do you think they make the playoffs? They might do it. Like, oh,
I
Aaron Rodgers
don't-
the savior.
I don't think you would be wrong to put like a $5 bet on him winning MVP. But
You know,
I don't think you would. I don't think you should go into it expecting to cash it out. But I think I think you could safely put some money on it and walk away with a good payout on Rodgers doing that because of just the potential upside from the Jets.
So I'm going to the sports book tomorrow. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, I mean,
savior.
Because we're not mentioning names because we're not sponsored by any of those apps.
right. If you do, please feel free
Somebody
to
old
slide
school.
into the DM too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is how we find out Hung is actually a bookie. She's not even a teacher, and she's just alluding to the fact.
Over
Quote
under.
unquote
Jack
teacher.
Right.
We never clarified exactly what she teaches.
Yeah, she teaches people not to mess with her when she's taking bets from them. That's what it is.
Zach Wilson's mom's hookups over under 7.
Oh Jesus.
Ooh. Yeah, over 7.
No
I think
longer a
that's
starter. Under. No longer a starter.
I don't think I'm
He's
I'm
under.
going over for sure. I'm going over
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh man, I'm still trying to think of who will end up being MVP.
That's my. I mean, I guess I'll make that my pick. Yeah, that's my pick. I think
Rodgers?
Slim. I mean, I wouldn't even say Slim. I could just see them wanting to give it to him if the Jets do something.
Really?
I could see them. I just feel like he's got that critical darling glow about him still.
Really, even with all the quirkiness and the things about him. I mean, UFOs and solitary confinements that he pays
You
for.
say we still talk about him.
No, you still
We
talk
still
about
talk
him.
about him. Like
You
everything
ain't
he does,
wrong.
all that stuff we
Yeah.
shouldn't be talking about. But we do because it's Rodgers. If anybody else
Because
was
it's
doing
Rodgers
that,
and he gives us
if Jamal
something to
Williams
talk
was
about.
doing that, nobody would care.
Yeah. Nope.
All right, I'm doing this one for you, Raw, and just because, that's you'll like it because we know or because we all think the Lions are going to do better than expected. I think Diamond in the rough pick here, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yes,
Wow.
I love it.
Namesake.
That's
There
my
you
guy.
go.
Just
Not
like-
on Thursday.
Not on Thursday though. No, we'll put in an
Rest of
LVP
season
performance on
fine.
Thursday, but yeah.
Yeah, rest of the season fine, but no, not Thursday.
It's it's just I'd pick someone unexpected, have some fun with it, and see what happens.
Absolutely.
All right. We're approaching the hour mark. I don't know if we have any final thoughts or words. Do we want to predict the score for the game on Thursday and then wrap it up from there?
Yeah, season opener.
All right, Hung, you're
As long
first.
as I do.
Yeah, as
I'm
we
first?
listen to
Okay.
whatever group of individuals
Is
she's
in the
around.
back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tell them to shut up. You have a
okay,
podcast going on. Come on, you're a world famous podcaster.
Well,
They need to calm it down over there.
Definitely
Yeah, we charge
predicting
for
a
guest
Chiefs
features.
win over the Lions, of course. And I kind of want to go a little bit on the not quite a 40 burger, but let's go 36-17 Chiefs.
Okay.
36-17.
Yeah, let's go 36-17.
All right, Raw.
Andy Reid likes to put on a show with his season openers, so yeah, I'll bite on that. I'll bite on like I'll go 34-28. I think they're going to score.
Absolutely. And I agree. I
Say
think
one more time. The moms are talking in my ear.
Raw's
I think it's
going
going to be high
yeah.
scoring both sides, so I'm going 34-28.
Okay.
I'm gonna go a little crazy here. I'm gonna go 29-28 Chiefs. Not quite
That
not
is
quite
crazy.
over the
Ooh.
not quite over the 30
Really?
mark. Really close game coming down to a final drive, I think.
Oh my God! What are you trying to give us heart attacks in the first
Okay.
game?
I know.
I'm
Exactly
more
what he's trying to do.
I'm tempering expectations
to
on the
lose my heart
assumption I don't know. I actually, yeah, we need a full report of your heart rate during the game because I'm tempering my
Oh, yeah.
expectations over Travis Kelce actually being able to play. If he's not able
Sure.
to play, we probably won't score nearly as much as I
Yeah.
think you all
No,
are.
he just has to throw it to other people.
Yeah.
That's what we got these guys for.
Well,
That's-
exactly. We have other people to throw to, right? My
Yeah.
son was like all concerned. He's like, "Oh my god, we're not going to have
what's
anybody." I'm
what's
like,
gonna
"Are you
happen?
kidding
What's
me?
gonna happen?
Are you serious?"
We have MVS. I think is Tony healthy for this game? I can't remember, but you know,
I think
he-
he's expected to
It
play
sounded
right now.
very positive.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, they
would.
expect him to play.
We got Sky, we got Pacheco healthy, we got McKinnon healthy. I mean, yeah, it's and then
The
our-
Rushy Rice game. This is gonna be the Rushy
There we
Rice
go.
game.
No, I see. I'm setting the bar low because I picked Travis Kelce in both of my leagues. So if I think he won't play, that means he'll go out there and drop 4 touchdowns. It'll be
I
great.
like
Yeah.
it.
But obviously he
Oh,
won't
yeah.
play. That's for the obvious reason, right? Yeah, that's
There we go.
got to curse
We'll go with that.
myself.
Whatever
Right?
it takes. Whatever it takes.
Whatever.
All right, bro.
Exactly.
Well, I wish I could say it's been a fun draft, but it's been a draft.
Hey, we didn't get ranked 12th already.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
It's great. I had fun. I got dropped to
Aw,
third.
look at Billy.
I got dropped to third, which is a little disappointing, but hey, it is what it is. We'll see if we can persist through.
Absolutely.
That's the fun of it. We'll see what crazy trades are proposed, which ones get turned down by the commissioner, which ones actually get pushed through.
Ones get
see.
forcibly made to happen despite the consent of the rest of the team because I just decide
Yeah.
I need Patrick Mahomes on my team. So,
Exactly.
but
See?
don't worry, Raw. I'll leave you Daniel Jones. It'll be great.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. And on that note,
And on that note,
guess
perfect.
that's it, guys. Kind of
Yeah.
a shorter show today, but we had it was a special occasion. But it is game week.
Game week.
And we're finally here. I feel good. I can't wait.
I'm
It's gonna be a fun season.
excited. I'm very excited.
Chris, come back to us, please. That's
Yes,
all I
please.
ask. Before week 8, sir.
Trade him. Get him out. Send him.
Let me just speaking of that, for the just to recap on the poll last week that we did, because
Yes.
the show ended before we got the final results. But last week we posed the question: do you agree with our host Billy here? Is it time to trade Chris Jones? Okay, so we put the poll on Twitter, or X. But out of 74 votes, we got 61 yes,
There we go.
or 61% yes, 39% hell no. So
Wow.
it sounds like people are in favor of trading Chris Jones
See,
at this point.
And my
Wow.
concern is that people are in favor of trading him for the wrong reasons, and I hate that. But
They're
you know
emotional.
what? Yeah, they're
You
mad
made a
at
good point
him,
last
all
week.
that. No, it's I want him traded because he deserves to get paid, and we deserve the draft picks for him. So
Sure. So yeah,
it'd be interesting to see what
We'll
happens.
see.
It won't happen before Thursday though, so we know that much.
right. Absolutely.
All right,
Well,
great.
y'all. I guess I can start. Where to find us all? Again, just if you are listening, be sure to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. That does help us get seen in the algorithm.
We love
Follow us on X, Twitter, SOT Kingdom KC. And then you can follow me at the Almighty Ra on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok,
Mhm.
pretty much everywhere. I'm there. Come find me.
it. Love it. All right.
All right,
So,
Billy. You
I'll go. All right. Best place to find me is Twitter. Chef Doobles, CHEFDOOBLES. I, try to live tweet all the games, all that good stuff. Insert my opinion that nobody wants to hear. Only other place to really find me active is on Twitch, same name. Try to stream a few times a week, if not a little bit more. So I've been staying on top of that. Feel free to pop in anytime I'm live there, and happy to talk football. And Hung,
Nice.
how about you?
All right, y'all, come along for the football fanatic in me, but stay for the journey, the inspiration, and the mom life. You can find me pretty much on every platform that exists under Hong Forrest, HUONGFORREST. I'd say I'm most active on Instagram, TikTok, and X.
All of it.
All of it.
All right,
All of
people.
it.
All right, great. Till next time.
First one of the season. Let's go, Chiefs.
Let's go, Chiefs.
Let's